Happy Sunday. Hello. How are you? How have you been? What have you been up to? I hope you've been playing some amazing games. I started the stream just before the stream. I was playing some Apex. Just get warmed up, get excited about some gaming, and I won, and I was the kill leader right in the last second. There, it was insane, and I had to pee the whole time. And maybe you know how like you get like superstitious about things. You're like, oh, I played this character really well, so I should start playing that. Like that's how I became a Wattson main. I had like 6 games in a row where I just was playing Wattson by chance, and I was doing so well. I was like, man, I should just be a Wattson main. And then I was for like I have been for like a year, and but I had to pee, and I was thinking, okay, so maybe if I want to be good at this game consistently, I should always play with a full bladder. So that's my new Apex goal, is to drink like a gallon of water right before I start playing, so that it's full. How did what happened to Drax? Well, he had liver failure, and what they've decided is that he would fill his bladder up and then hold it while playing video games.
Drax?
So yeah, not smart. Not smart. I joke, of course not. Apex is just like any shooter, and it's all about the lobby and about who you're against and the time of day. And yeah, I have an obscene amount of hours in that game, and a lot of it is second nature, my movement and where to be. And I still love it after all these years. It's still my go-to. I played some Fortnite this week, and because of the Star Wars event that they always have, they always do a bunch of Star Wars tunes, and it was fun. It's Fortnite's solid too. The no build Fortnite's still great. I did a bunch of work on bits and cleaning up my page and just like back end stuff. So those are running now, and you can see them in the About page section. There's 4 or 5 of them, so check those out. There's 2 emojis that I did that are new. Thanks for Molly's help. I redid Gym Champ, just a new HD version, and then my hair is really long right now, and I thought it might be funny to do not like this. And I did them in black and white because the green screen had a little bit of bleed, and I think they pop a little bit better. So we'll see. A little white outline. I think they're okay. I think they're actually quite nice. I have one more slot, and I was like racking my mind, but I was like, it'll come. I'll come up with something. Something will happen, and we'll do it. I still think out of all of them, the bear one is the best. Oh man, it's too good. It's too good. So we're gonna play something. Let's start some music here. I had for a brief moment this morning some thoughts of Ostriv, the city builder we've been playing this last 5 weeks, and I cut together a video that released today actually. So that's on YouTube. All of those are in a playthrough category, and you can watch our entire playthrough, and it's pretty well edited down. So it's just the nitty gritty, just the best parts. But I thought this morning, I was like, oh, there's still a couple things left to do in there. We could make the city a little bigger. We could build some more, but I think it's a good time just to say, okay, we've done what we wanted to do in there, and let's revisit it when the next alpha stage comes out. And I would imagine that's sometime this year. So as the next big patch that comes, we'll go back. And we won't start over. I think we'll just say, okay, here's what's new. Let's try to build those things. I think that'll be fun. I think it'll be really fun. Oh, all right. As usual, I haven't spoken. I've been up for 6 hours and haven't said more than a handful of words. I talked to that person I live with, that beautiful person, beautiful person. Today we're going to play a game called Alien. No, wait. Stranded Alien. No, Dawn Alien. Stranded. No. I like this game a lot. It's called Stranded Alien Dawn. I've bought it last year, and you can see here I have 46 hours into it. I haven't played it since last year when it was still in the beta phase. It was early access for about a year. It was released last month. And if we look, they had a pretty decent roadmap, and they actually did all of these things. They delivered them all. So, and I haven't played this new military outpost section yet, but I think it is RimWorld, 3D RimWorld, exact same premise, drops you in, gotta build a base, gotta raise some animals, gotta fight some things, there's attacks, and I like this game a lot. I played it for 46 hours. It's pretty decent for me. I played it pretty nonstop for a couple of weeks. But my only problem with the game, my only real problem with the game is just that the alien attacks, and we'll see if they've tweaked it or fixed it, is that the alien attacks, they start and it's like cool at first. You know, a couple bugs and you kill them. And then there's a couple more bugs. And then there's a couple more bugs. And then there's a couple more bugs. And there's a couple more bugs, and a couple more bugs, a couple more bugs. And then before you know it, there's like 1,000 bugs. And the attacks are happening all the time. And so what starts as a normal survival, base building game turns into a tower defense game, like a pretty elaborate tower defense game. And I don't like tower defense games. I think they're stupid. Like, not stupid's not the right word. It's not my type of play style. I don't enjoy playing them. I just feel like I have played lots of them and I understand the allure of them, but I don't like them. I just think it's not what I want to do with my time. And so that really irritated me. And so I stopped, and then there was an update that happened sometime last year, and you could turn the bugs off. And my second playthrough was a delight. Just a delight. I loved it so much more. And so what I really want is just to say, hey, and I went on Reddit, and there's a bunch of people kind of talking about the same thing. And there's been a couple of posts talking about, listen, like there needs to like a bug scale and changing the amount that come in. Like, I mean, it's going to ramp up quick. We're going to play it today with everything turned on so you can see. And I wanted to give the game a full like run through in its full version. So hold on, I need some water. So today we're going to play Stranded Alien Dawn. I can never remember the name of this game, and I don't know why. Maybe it's not a bad name, but it's not one of my favorite names, and maybe it works, right? Because I'm always like, what is it called? Alien Dawn, Stranded Dawn, Aliens, Stranded, the Alien Dawn, right? I get the stranded part, but like, is there like a new dawn of aliens coming? Oh, maybe you're the dawns of aliens that landed on this planet. I don't know. I don't want to get into yeah, I do. I don't like this title. Let's come up with a better name. It's too, no one's running out to their friends saying, hey, Joe, did you play the new Stranded Alien Dawn? And he's like, what are you talking about? That's not a game name. But that's the game. That's the name of the game we're playing today. It's called Stranded Alien Dawn. You can see I can continue here, but we're gonna create a new game. And scenarios: crash landing, random trade. We got this new military outpost. This is the new one that just came. A team of adventurers, scientists, soldiers is sent to a heavily infested planet where they must construct and defend a core communication relay. See, tower defense. So we're gonna do crash landing while en route to the outer worlds. The passenger ship Alien Dawn. Oh boy, that's the name of the ship, Jim, if you just would have read. Stranded. The ship's name is Alien Dawn. It should have been something fun like Nostromo. Stranded. Nostromo. No, that doesn't work either. Stranded. Titanic. The passenger ship Alien Dawn suffers a catastrophic hyperdrive malfunction and starts breaking apart in orbit of an unknown planet. Up to 4 passengers reach one of the emergency landing pods. This is the story of their survival. Their mission, find a way back to civilization. Not like this. Thanks, Smalls. So crash landing, location, we don't want to be in the desert. We want to be in this pretty land. The moon, it's goddess of balance. It's tougher challenges. So like, this is the easy moon, right? And then I logged in here today just to kind of look and make sure that this thing would run and that I remember what was going on just so I wouldn't be just blindsided. But I'm torn. Remember, we played Oxygen, the Oxygen City Builder game on medium, and I hated every minute of it. So I'm tempted just to play it on easy because we're going to go right through it. And then, I don't know, this is the seed. And then under game rules, you can see that it says big family, you can accrete. There's eternal bliss, which gives happiness to everybody. Peace first. This is what I do usually, disable the aggressive animal attack. So if you're playing this game and you're just like, oh my God, stop it. You can play it in this. And I'm telling you, it is excellent. Random survivors, lost cause, overqualified. So these are just sort of like modifiers that change the game either, I think probably just to make it more of a builder than like a fighter. So pretty much everything in there Drax likes. So I think this, honestly, we're going to play it as the default. The only thing I'm going to change is I'm just going to put it on easy. And easy is, there's not a huge jump, right? For players who want to have a relaxing experience, Drax raises his hand. And for players who are not very familiar with the survival management genre, I just like what, there's a little bit more scrap and a little bit of, there's a little bit more, you get 2 laser pistols. We're going to hit next. It's funny, I follow them on Twitter. And I understand, like, you pick 4 survivors. And this is the same way it is in RimWorld, right? But in RimWorld, you can kind of mix and match, and you can come in here and say, I want to move these around. Like, you make your own people, right? It's the same way with Oxygen Not Included. You kind of, you make it your thing. And like, I follow the developer on Twitter, and they're always going on and on about like, which one would you pick? And like, it does change the way things work and what's the best one. And I think it's great content for social media, but like, I don't know, maybe it's also like Drax, right? This is the guy who likes to play Vintage Story, where it's like literally just, here's the cleanest slate possible. You decide what you'll be good at. You decide what you can strive at, right? And so I'm such a, like, this seems too constrictive for me. I'm like, oh my God, there's how many of these people? Look at them all. And they all look fantastic. And you literally need a doctorate in HR to start the game, right? You're going to like, this is overwhelming. I think just a little bit. And then you're just like, okay, screw it. And let's just play with whatever, right? And see how it plays out. And you'll have favorites as you go along. Like, I always think this guy's great. Connor got his job as a bodyguard, more or less. The headshot quality photo kind of feels somewhat off-putting to me. I don't know. Oh, really? Yeah, I just think it's very realistic, and it almost feels like you've gone into a room and you're like, okay, everybody, hello, my name's Drax. I have your resume here in front of me, Connor. Why don't you tell me just a little bit about yourself? How did you get stranded on this planet? Okay, I see here you're pretty good in with the combat, and maybe you looks like you're a pretty physical fella. So no farming. Now that could be a problem, but I like the beard. That's probably why I'm gonna hire you to do this stranded on an alien planet job, if you know what I mean. All right, shoots twice as fast with ranged weapons. I'm looking here at traits. Occasionally intimidates others and makes them feel uneasy. That sounds like someone you want to have around the old fort, right? So I picked him because he's like good at combat, good at construction. Like he's sort of like an all-around dude. And I like that he like, makes everyone pissed off. So how do we, oh yeah, so we just double click. So I just remove whatever ones they pick. I'm just like, okay, see you later. And so I think we're going to pick this guy. 25% chance to deal kill shots while hunting prey. Needs to relax twice as often, requires high variety of entertainment. I mean, dude, you're being stuck on an alien planet. Like, there's no Netflix, friend. This guy looks like a football player who used to play for me. Like, almost a dead ringer. Finds twice more scrap metal during scavenging. Gains happiness while killing or observing death. Okay, that's a little weird, but not a bad thing to have. He can't farm, but he's good at combat. So it's like two guys good at combat. I have a little bit of prior knowledge here. So I know there's some new people. 4x speed when crafting fabrics or leather. Can't perform healing tasks. Like, she can't heal, but she's good at like crafting. Pretty good. I mean, we could just go through all of these and you're just like, ooh. I think I had this guy. Has occasional insights that boost the current research progress. Will not fight or hunt in any circumstance. That doesn't fly, right? Relaxes by writing short stories that inspire others when read. Seriously. Seriously. Hey, did you play this game, Malls? Hugo's a new one. Never fails taming. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's taming pets. Occasionally improves farming skills of others. Gets hungry 25% quicker. Hey, guy likes to eat, okay? I don't know. Han, I think I've had him before. Do we ever him? Has 25% chance to kill. Hunting prey. Relax. Yeah, that was the guy we made fun of because he's watching Netflix. There was a lady that I used to pick, but I don't know. I think it's maybe her. Seeds and harvest plants twice as fast. Has 25% more movement speed. Yeah, so she can't. Her combat is 0, but that means she'll just pick it up faster. So she's a great farmer, which is big. I don't know. Can't fail a medical treatment. Makes others happy when playing music. Recovers health twice as slow. Yikes. Just give me the all-around badass. 100% health, recovers health twice as fast. Gets hungry 25%. Has 25% more movement speed and efficiency. Like, did I pick? So this person can cook. So I don't. Heals twice as fast. So like, there's nobody who can't do anything. So this person is indifferent to cooking. I always feel like I always want to have like 2 guys, 2 girls, right? 2 guys, 2 ladies. She looks like so unhappy. 3x work speed when constructing devices or furniture. Interested. Refuses to eat meat. Sister, you got to leave that vegetarianism behind. Will not do research or observation. Like, just give me the. Maybe I should have read like, give me the best ones, right? Increase the hit chance and critical hit chance of everyone within 50 meter range by 10%. Psh, you're in, lady. All right. There they are. Connor, Ember, Ken, Laura. Start. Here we go. I love the picture. He's got like a laptop. She's like making some potatoes and chicken. I also remember like this is like a total random thing. So you can drop in some place that's just awful. Oh no! Oh. All right, Ember's melting down. Yes, you can hit pause to pause the game. So we're just gonna take Ember's crying. I understand that. That was beautiful. Okay. Excuse me. So there's some flying insects around here. I'm just like, we need a little flat space to build. We're on the side of a hill. Oh, I forgot. Like, this is as far as we can go out too. Well, what do we think? And then there's a bunch of crash stuff down here. I don't know. These are insect nests. Yay. Yay. We have all this initial crap on us. Is this an insect nest too? This is an awful landing location. We need to be in this valley down here, I think. But that means they're gonna have to carry all this shit down there. Whatever we pull out of here. And there's a bunch of like random stuff laid about the ground that fell out. Emergency rations. Yay. Can we restart the map? Are you sure you want to restart the map? By any unsaved progress will be lost? Yes. Let's see if it drops us in a different place. I think, if I remember right, like you can keep doing this until it gets like, either that or it's going to put us in the exact same spot. It's going to put us in the exact same space. So we have to like re-roll the seed. Ugh, man. Sorry, everybody. Yeah, this, I don't want to be stuck. I just feel like it's super tough. Wait a minute. Yeah, it did. It put us in the exact same spot. Like, re-rolled the seed, buddy. Wait, who did we pick? Let's just... Connor, Ember, Ken, and Laura. All right, ready? Main menu. Yep, sorry. New game. This is the only thing we changed. Next. Oh, Ember's on there. That's good. Connor, Ember. Already forgot. Do. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Vin. Ken and Laura. Man. I'm like, Laura. Oh, that's right. And Ken. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not saying that we're going to have to do this again, but we may have to do this again. All right, let's hit start again. All right, cross your fingers that we get a better drop. Like being between three like spawning nests, not something you want to be a part of. All right, this initially looks better in terms of just like, we're on the side of a hill again, but oh my God, we're on the side of a mountain. But better. Yeah. You have to think about like, you have to scavenge huge areas, right? So like you need good accessibility. Man, it put us here again. I'm gonna just keep rolling until I get what I want. And I know that that's not like the most exciting content in the world, but trust me, like in terms of gameplay later on. All right, one more time. New game. We're putting this on easy. We're hitting next. Oh, Ken and Laura are already on there, huh? Ember was always crying when we land. Like, I would be hysterical. Like, if we crash landed, I'd be like, game over. I'm sure it's gonna be fine. Oh God. Oh God. All right, I paused it again. Okay, this is some interesting blue rocks here, but it's a nice big open valley, right? There's a bunch of stuff like we need to, like without, like we need grain right off the bat. Without grain, like a total pain in the butt. Lots of rocks. All right, I'm just gonna say this is home. We'll be able to tear this giant thing out of the ground as we do it. Okay, how do we, oh, look at this little squash-like plant. That's cool. So it is RimWorld in terms of like, you need to build a base and you need to like, the bugs are going to start attacking. So you sort of have like a list of things that you need to get going, and you've got a pretty good supply of food. It'll last for a little while. At the top of the screen here, we can see we've got some scrap metal. We have 80 cooked meals. That'll last for a long time. We have first aid kits. We have no extra things. We've got a couple of laser pistols and no other items. And then if you click on plants, you can see this little observe. So once you observe a plant, like this squash plant, then we'll be able to plant it and harvest it. And it's the same for trees too. Like everything on the planet, once we observe it, then we can actually start making it. We can kill these cool little beasts for food, which is big. So we want to set a base, and we want to get a place to lay down these little shelters. So it's your basic layout, and I know this game is very good and it flows very well, and I really like how it evolves, right? You start with nothing. So it's my kind of game in that front where you've just got 0 and you're outside, and it evolves to like, I've had huge bases with indoor camping, refrigerators and huge kitchens and big storage units. So let's you know me, I love the start of a game. Like so we're gonna cut down a couple of trees. And we can do it 2 ways. You can click on the tree, or you can come in and say, hey, cut these things down, right? If we come in and say, hey, just let's cut these down too, right? And it'll tell you like 11. So we must have highlighted some rations here. So you can kind of go back and forth on what you want it to do. We want we want to cut those trees. So I've hit unpause. There's other shit hitting the ground, which is good for us because we need this scrap metal. Let's see. Connor is gonna get one of these pistols. And there's another pistol somewhere. Whoops, how do we find it? It's on the ground somewhere here. Laser pistol. But who is this like a badass with? You believe the speed of harvesting twice. Finds twice as much scrap during. Gains happiness from killing. Okay, so Ken gets the other gun because he likes that sort of thing. All right. We're taking down the trees. Let's have someone scavenge. Take apart the landing pod, because there's a whole bunch of shit that's gonna pop out of there. There's the first aid kits, scrap metal. So we're gonna put this stuff. We're gonna put this stuff in a storage area. Just trying to figure out like where do we want to build? A lot of squash-like plants, blades of grass. That's big too. There's these little wheat pods that come in handy. I don't know about this. We need a nice flat area to build. Oh, look at these scary things. Flathead animals. This is another one of these games where I'm like wheeling the mouse like mad right now, trying to come out further. I don't know if it's just in the beginning of games. What we were playing, when we were playing Oxygen the City Builder, I had the same problem. I wanted to go in closer and come out farther. And I just felt like I got used to it, And you can definitely get some detail here. That's great. I've paused the game, by the way. Look at Ken, he's cutting. Great graphics too. I think I like a lot of space to stretch out. I don't really like this start either, to tell you the truth, but fuck. Make the best of it. God damn it. I guess we'll come right here. Oh, this is the tall leafy plant. I think that's like T. Oh man. Really? Maybe it's right here. I have to walk a little ways, but it's kind of defendable with this mountain. All right, so let us... Yeah, this is actually going to suck at first. This is probably... we're going to build a little storage guys here. And then... I had a layout for these. And then I think we can put a shelter over the top of them so it won't... But I think you can go back to back. So I think we can go like 1 and then we can go 2. And do you see how it became like... Hold on. Let's ditch that and let's do a stockpile like this because we need to be able to... It needs to be able to access... And I want it to be covered so stuff won't rot. Things rot, and if they're out in the open, like they break down much quicker. So you got to take that into consideration. Yeah, I think that's a good start. Storage. And then I'm like, okay, we need to do... Let's do another... These two here, and then we'll do little sleeping bags for these guys. We'll go 1, 2, 3. Whoops. Oh, Drax. Oh, Drax. And then we'll put... Yep. Let's cut some grass down. Cut some bushes down. So they're building this here. And then once these storage... Do your people age in this game? Yes, they do. And their age, like there's a couple of guys who are older and they move a little slower. But they have more wisdom, like in real life. And so everything kind of starts outside, and these shelters we're building out of the scrap metal we have, but honestly, like, we'll build them out of wood as we go along. We just don't have a lot of, well, we got 69 wood, but, and you can see they'll begin to bring stuff to the stockpile. So everything that's laying on the ground over here, they're going to drag all the way over here. And so like once we leave that behind and sort of make this our main area, then we can move around and bring stuff in. You can also tell these stockyards to just hold certain things. So that'll come in handy later when we want to just store bricks and stuff outside, and inside we want to store food and that sort of thing. So we built some beds, they've eaten. The first night is here. It'd be fascinating to see. I haven't played it with animals in a while. And you see we got storage shelves, chests, wardrobes, double wardrobes. Now that we've got wood. What is this? Oops. Let's look at, so a large table, we need a large wooden table. So let's build a table. And the table is going to allow them to sit and eat, which is they get really excited about sitting and eating. So to build multiples, I'm just holding the shift key. And you can see in the top left there, it says to place, press that button, to cancel, to rotate R and T, to press, right? To place multiple constructions, hold shift. So what I like about this game too is that it uses like the common controls that all of these games make. So it's not like you're reinventing the wheel or having to vintage story it where you've got to relearn how to run and squat with control and shift, right? Hey, listen, I just happened to hand you a little thing, a nanobot booster shot. When injected, those nanates or whatever increase the host's movement, manipulation of health. Ain't they handy? Ain't they handy? Now, before you say anything, it's not a permanent modification. The little thing dissolves in a matter of days and leaves no trace. Well, they do cause some pain in the meantime, but come on, it's totally worth it. Okay, use the shot. Share it with everybody. Effects will last for 5 days. Get rid of that. It's not needed here. Let's have everyone in pain all at once. He looks like the Brawler dude from The Expanse. Yeah, right? I think he looks like Renus a little bit too. Like if Renus was older and got stranded on a planet. So you can see they're like hauling all 69 wood over. Oh yeah, totally, right? He's taking a walk. And then there's leisure stuff we need to build. And we need to get like some leather quickly because if they don't do leisure, they get all sort. The unhappiness in this game is, yeah, it's real. Wall torches. We could have some light. That might be fun. Production, chopping block. Splits wood into sticks. We need to get a science thing so we can get that going. What I'm really looking for is this. A drying rack. A large drying rack. A small drying rack. I think we'll build a small drying rack for now. This is going to allow us to dry hides to make leather and dry basically beef when we start killing animals. So let's put one of those there. Let's speed up the time a little bit. What is he carrying? He's transporting 44. Well done. More scrap. Thanks, dude. Did the other, and if we click, we can see what's in here, right? Hay, wood, sticks, and you can see that there's a shelf life, right? It's refrigerated because it's cold outside. So outside 72 days is how long this stuff will last. And then that's outside 42, but under a roof, right? Under a roof, the shelf life for sticks is indefinite. So this is why you want to put most everything. If you can get away with it, you should put this sort of stuff underneath a roof, right? Now I don't have to worry about it rotting. Not that we're gonna have most of this stuff long enough to have it rot, but trust me. Okay, let's put down a science desk made of wood. And I don't know where to put this. Maybe we'll do it. Yeah, I think we'll do it here. And then let's do another shelter, this time out of sticks and hay. See how nice that looks? And we're gonna do one and one. If you do them back to back like this, it makes a nice like thoroughfare. What is it saying? Hey man, you don't have enough sticks. We'll cut down these guys. No research queued. Okay, take it easy, man. Hi, research, which I think can be brought from another button too. So let's pause it. Lightning strikes are real. You can see this lightning rod. It will start fires. It will hit people. It is a total pain in the butt. Oh, making a crude fabric out of hay is not an issue. Making a nice soft cloth that one could sleep on would require some research. All right, so weaponsmithing is going to allow us to make another bow. We're doing all of this. It's just a matter of like, in what order do you do it? And they've changed this research tree. So let's do lightning rods first. And then I don't remember this, or we can make cloth out of like hay. That's pretty cool. The clothes part of this game too, like unless they've changed, unless they've balanced a little bit, it's a pretty vicious. It's pretty vicious. Like you feel like, I feel like someone's always has to be making clothes because our clothes are like rotting off our bodies. We need to find metal alloys. So we need to do this because we can do ore into metal, which is going to allow us to like get power and like, you know, live the high life. Let's do this, and then let's close it and someone will start researching. We can change, how they research and what they're good at. On this tab here, you can tell them, hey, you can stop them from eating raw food. And this is how you like control what they're using. And then we can see what they're good at, what the status of their clothes are, how they're feeling, right? So a lot of good information. This game does give you a lot of good information, right? Their happiness is on the low, like we have to deal with that. We can draft them to take control of them to start fighting, which we will do. Did they bring over the other gun? Oh no, did I give it to him? Where does it tell me what he has on him? I guess here. So he doesn't have the other gun. Who's got the other gun? He's got one of them. There it is. Show me the other gun. All right. Ooh, listen. He's researching. He's researching. Okay. Should we find where do we think this other gun is? It's here somewhere. Hello, gun? Oh. There it is. So let's have Ken equip the laser pistol. And she's tearing this apart. And basically like basic stuff comes out of this. It's sort of a lottery win. What drops out? Scrap metal or unarmed 3. Yeah, I'm aware of it. So these squash-like plants, look at that. That's awesome. We want to find grain because that's huge. You just kind of know what it looks like, I guess. But we should like observe the basics so we can like grow sticks if we want. And this is how we're gonna do hay. So let's have someone observe that also. Laura is idling. This is like a leafy tall plant. It's not the one I want. It's not the one I want. I'm just looking around here. Bum, bum, bum. It looks like a piece of corn is what it looks like. These guys are way more scarier than they actually are. This is not a bad spot. It's not a bad spot. These things are how you make computer chips. I'm not joking. So yes, I have some prior knowledge these are great too. That is definitely helping me, but the game does have a really good starter mission tutorial that takes you through exactly how everything works and how to get things going. Son of a bitch. All right. I feel like there's like a go home button, but I don't reckon I remember what it is. So you can see we're doing fine because more emergency rations have fallen out of the pod as she's like extracting stuff. Like we're in good shape. This guy got hurt. He's bleeding. He's probably fighting. The other thing I found too is that animals will fight, like this one here is dead because it fought with something else. And so what we can do is we can just go over there and snag the meat without having to do any kind of, it was probably fighting this insect. So we'll hit butcher on that one too. Right? And so Laura's just idle. So she's just Laura's not a butcher. Oh, manage tab, expeditions, research, activities. Ah, here it is. This so just like in RimWorld, you can tell what people can do. And so for some reason, Laura is not much of a hunter. Tracking and killing animals, hunters tend to approach prey. Cutting down trees, she doesn't do. Scavenge, she doesn't do salvaging. She doesn't mine. She doesn't observe. Well, come on now. Like, we need her to do some of this stuff. Everyone heals. I don't give a shit. Let's do scavenging too. All right. Yeah, everyone needs to harvest. I don't know. Like, I always feel like I do a lot of this, and then I as we begin to see how things work, we'll change it up a little bit. All right, so this is basically free meat in broadleaf bush. That was quick. So he or she, whoever did it, now we know how to plant big bushes for 6. So we could, initially we won't probably create this, but now we can plant our own bushes because there's enough bushes around here. I think, you know, they'll get all these bushes. We can just tear them down as we need them. Along with the grass too. And trees, like we have this. I've been in places where there's not enough trees, and so you're like, ugh, and you go find a tree, and then you, oh, it's these guys too. These guys are mean birds. Lightning rod research complete. Hooray! All right, so so we can see under farming now we got grass and bushes. Under power we've got lightning rods. So if we put this lightning rod right here, should protect everything from getting hit by lightning. And I remember the last time I played this, I didn't build one right away, and like something caught on fire, or like it was not cool. Like, build a lightning rod. Trust me. All right, so you can see now Connor's picked up what looks like 13 leather, and he's going to then, whoa, why are they running? He's gonna stick it on this here, it'll dry out, and then we can make some leather out of it. And this animal probably had quite a bit of meat on it. So there's probably more sitting on the ground out here. This is not a bad location in terms of the amount of animals. Is that a puppy? Oh, you can get dogs now. And you can see now he's got 21 pieces of meat, which he'll do the same to. We need to build a kitchen. Hi, production? Cool. Cook stove? Yeah. Let's build a cook stove. Let's put it right here. Balak, good morning. How are you? How's your Sunday so far? And then let's build a workbench too. And the cooking is like RimWorld. You'll see. I actually think we can put a chair in front of it, but blade grass. Good, just up and around, getting ready to make some breakfast. Yeah, I'm well, real well. I had a pretty mellow Sunday so far. I got up and read some, and it's warming up here finally, so I opened the window and I worked on some stuff from the stream, and then I played a little Apex before I got going, and then here we are. We're playing Stranded, Alien Survival. Stranded. Alien Stranded. I don't know if you played this game, Lack. I don't know if this thing's up your alley. It's like RimWorld. It's been out. It was in early access last year. It just got released in April, and I bought it. I liked it. It's my kind of game. It's a little base builder game. So I wanted to give it a go. It's been on my list to like revisit now that it's like complete. The other thing that needs to know about the sleeping is that they can be, if they get woken up in the middle of the night, like it affects their happiness. So they need separate bedrooms. Now I'm kind of stuck on No Man's Sky and Satisfactory. Yeah. Those are good places to be stuck. I haven't played Satisfactory like for real in a while. I guess I'm sort of wait like, well, I guess we'll see what update 8 looks like, but in my mind now it's like Satisfactory has been in early access for a long time. Let's finish it. Let's make it let's see how it's all going to end and then make a good playthrough of it, right? This also this animal died, and you can see there's a bird that's flown in right here, and he's eating him. So we'll mark this guy for butcher too, but probably won't get him butchered before the birds eat all of him. A lot of information in the top left corner here. We're in spring. Yes, the seasons are real in this game. Where we are on research, the temperature outside, the year, the day, and we can control the speed. I actually think the controls and the layout of this game are quite fantastic. All right, so here's the cooking, and the cooking breaks down with like 3 recipe levels: quick recipes, tasty recipes, chef's recipes. And your person needs to have a cooking number to match. So this person has cooking 3, and I think Connor is our standout cook. Now, everybody can get better at skills, right? And that's another great thing, is that like over the course of the time we can force Ken, who has cooking level 0, we can force Ken to cook and cook and cook until his level's good enough, and then he'll be a fine cook. To start, we're probably going to have Connor be our cook. But if we look at what we can make, well, we can make meat soup because we just had some meat, right? And it will give us a better output. We can also make quick rations, but we won't. We can't make, whoops. Hi, no, I didn't want to do that. What did I do? No. We can't make any of these because we don't have any of the ingredients, and I don't know that we have anybody who can make them, right? These are grains, meat pies, we need grains and chew roots. So, and then chef's ones like fruit cake, like these ones are crazy. And like early game, there's just no chance you're going to be able to collect. You need to press to make oils and fats. So mostly it's quick recipes, right? And then you could say, hey, we want to do meat soup until we have, you could say, hey, forever. Anytime there's meat, make some meat soup. Or you could say, hey, make meat soup 10 times, or make meat soup until I have however many in stock, right? So it requires 10 meat. We have no raw meat in stock. Okay, crazy. Oh, it's because we're drying it. So I just say, hey, like, let's make that forever. Did I actually add it? So forever. Am I actually? Oh, you know what? Maybe I need to do this. Oh yeah, here's the queue. So I can get rid of that cooked meat and get rid of this. So 1 meat forever. If we get vegetables, we can definitely do that too. Once we get them, we can do it. And then we can have it make that. So pretty much like you can set this up to do, say, hey, listen, whenever new stuff comes in, just come and cook it away and then store it close by. We can observe on this, and then we'll know how to make squash, and we can make some squash stew. Make some squash stew. I think a motorcycle just went down the middle of the street. You can see this bird is just going to town on this one too. So these guys, these bird dudes, which aren't in their nest right now, they're like super aggro. These guys right here, flightless birds, they're super aggro, and they go around just killing everything they run into. These guys are sleeping. But like if you get close to them, they're all like, nope, fuck off. They eat your face. They eat your face. Maybe this is the plant I want. All right, let's add this one to observe too. Maybe this is the grain. And this broadleaf one is the tobacco or the tea. I can't remember. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. All right, and you can see now that like their happiness will be better and the food will be like everything's better when they can sit and eat. And we need to, what do we need for this? We need leather to build a punching or a dartboard, right? Metal alloys, fabric leather. And if we go here to the wooden workbench, it's sort of the same way. We can say craft, bandages, animal fats, slop, a mixed slop from raw. So these are some of the basic things you can build with this. Where is? Oh, we need to research tailoring. So you can see the scavenged one pair of boots, some more rations, and some fuel. So this is scavenging is done now. So, oh no, we still got some more. Still got some more. The problem is like they're having to carry them all the way from over here. All the way. I wonder if we shouldn't cure this beef. Acceptable items. Oh, so yeah, let's turn off raw meat because to make the stew they need raw meat, and what's happening here is that they're making it into smoked beef, which makes the beef last longer, but it also like stops us from being able to cook up meals. All right, and you can see that they're investigating. Now, let's see here. What kind of... Yes, That's very interesting. Oh, yes. Yeah, this is what we need. These are the grain stocks. See a little corn on them there? How did you find out about it? Well, I stood at it for about 10 minutes, and then I knew what it was about. I got a sense of it. Synthetic textiles. Perfect. We discovered blade grass. Hooray. So now we can make our own hay. That's this stuff here. So it's a cool way of doing it, right? Like, it's not unlocked through a research tree. Like, you actually have to go out and, check out the stuff. I know that I keep saying it's like RimWorld, but like it feels to me like it still feels fresh and exciting, even though it's just a rework of another game. And I don't know how they've achieved that, but that's the way it feels. All right, I've got leather. What? He just brought in. It's saying I don't have 20 leather, but I thought we just synthetic. Oh, that's textiles. We still needed to make the leather. So what are we? No one seems to be researching here. It's been stuck at 34. Oh, it's because they're out here observing. So if we look here under activities, we can say, okay, who can do researching? The two people that are checking out the leafy plants. This person. So it's about intellect. Connor. Oh, so Connor and Laura, they ain't too bright. I guess we'll leave it for now. Okay. A new pulse weapon. All right, sweet. So just pulled another weapon out of here. All right, so now this is done. And then the next stage we'll unlock is we'll be able to rip it apart for scrap. Buttermelon. Okay, and so now the buttermelon has been found, we should be able to come here to the cook station and say, hey, listen, we'd like to make vegetable soup? Collect vegetables. I just did, dude. Oh, maybe I actually need to collect one of them. I'll harvest this one. Dried meat. All right. So 61 dried meat. And if we click here, we can see dried meat under a roof it'll last 48 days. So that's pretty damn good. And you can see they're already eating off of it. All right, so now we've picked up some stuff. Can we make it? Yes, now we can make vegetable soup. And we can say, hey, make vegetable soup forever. And you can see it here in the task list. And looks like Ember's now researching finally. And Laura's just, chilling. Hard chilling. Let's have someone pull some rock. Did we actually? Oh yeah, so we know what this is. So this is the grain crop. This stuff's key. We're gonna put down our first field of this. Insufficient storage space. So we've already filled the storage. Oh, hold on. This is a laser pistol. Who? Should we have him? Oh, there's a laser rifle now. Where is that? It's right there. All right, so let's get Connor and let's have him equip the pulse rifle. Cool. And then who else? Oh, Ember's not bad at combat either. So let's have her take this pistol. All right. And then wait, did she actually pick that up? She did. Is there another pistol there? There is. So wait, I thought, why didn't Ken equip that other pistol when I told him to? New research, meat soup. So someone actually made a meat soup. All right, we'll build some more storage here. And we'll do some more shelters. And this time we'll do them out of wood. And so we're gonna back them up onto this thing. Oh, Drax. And then another one like that. And then we'll come in here for storage and say, doop, doop, doop. And doop, doop, doop. Whined about Connor remaining stranded forever. Oh boy. Stranded forever. Did I harvest some of this green crop? Harvest. Just so we have it and it'll unlock it for us. Where are we? 78% on metal refinement. So you can see like it's easy to progress and get things started. I mean, I have some knowledge which is helping us in terms of like layout. We have 3 people that have energy guns, so like the first wave of jerks that are about to come and attack the base, we should be able to dispatch them pretty quickly. And then, keeping an eye out for dead animals in the very beginning is easy meat and easy hides. We can also go out and hunt them. All right, 3 sleeping, 1 is researching. That's what we like to see. Sleep when you're rescued. So insufficient materials. Oh, so we need more grass and more sticks. So let's just cut those and those 2. All right, we can do metal refinement. And you can see a little star down here telling us, okay, cool. Now we can build a furnace. And so we'll toss this, I don't know where, right here. Perfect. Perfect. And what are they doing next? Weaponsmithing. I almost want to change that up. And you can manage everything from here under research. You can also click on the research table and there's a little research button there. Pretty cool. So let's say we wanted to change this up. I think we can right click on it and say, hey, let's do tailoring first so we can get some leather. And you can see now some more stuff is unlocking. Oil extraction, antibiotic production, pickling. Yes, this game has pickling. Spaceship construction, I think. So let's do tailoring, hay cloth, weaponsmith, and wood fortification seems like something fun. But let's see how that plays out. Yeah. Thanks, Smalls. You watched me play this game the last time, right, Malls? I mean, I think you'd enjoy this game too. I mean, it's a beautiful game too. Art design is spectacular. Spectacular. And you can see it looks like we had some animals got into some more fits. The cheering was for pickling. The pickling is fun. I had pickling in my last game. Makes the fruit, makes everything last longer, of course. Oh, look at Laura's cooking down here. I wonder if we shouldn't, just in the meantime, put in some wooden storage for some food right here. What's our wood? 32. Time to chop down another tree. And then once this is constructed, we can tell it, hey, let's put raw food. Oh, so let's get rid of everything, right? And all we want to do is put cooked food and raw food on these things right next to where we're cooking it. That way they don't have to walk all the way over here to pick up whatever, and it's quicker. And then what we can do is once this is built, we'll tell all of this to say, hey, listen, don't store food here at all. All right, so this works just like everything else. You can tell it what to do. So it's saying, hey, it's going to take scrap metal and it's going to turn it into unfinished alloy. It's going to do it one time. And that's just something that it puts in once it builds the unit. We can come in here and change this and say, hey, listen, let's do scrap metal until we have 50. I don't know if let's see how that plays. They're very busy. Very busy. Ember's good. Good with that hammer. All right, now we can come in here and say, see how I've highlighted it all? We can say, hey, let's get rid of the raw food and the cooked meats. And then that should move, or cooked meals, sorry. That should move anything over to closer. And then on this side, we'll do the same thing. Raw food and cooked, let's store them on these here. And now we can see, like, under a roof, on the storage, it'll last 4 days. It'll also make it easier for them to, like I said, we're a lot of this too is like, try not to have your people walking all over the stranded deep Dawn's Earth to get shit, right? Like when we build our first building, like it'll be thunderstorm. Yeah, see, aren't we glad we built the lightning thing? When we it's about getting them to be most efficient. When we build our first kitchen, like the kitchen and the dining room will be in the same building and will be very easily accessible. Because like the last thing you want them to do is like have to pick up food from one building, walk to another building to sit down and eat, because it will be bad. Laura's combat reached 1. How? Oh, someone taught Laura a combat skill. Okay. Cool. Let's harvest. 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 I feel like we should... Should we see what happens when we hunt? Hunter without ranged weapon. All right, cool. Let's look at that. Activities. So the only person who doesn't have a weapon is Laura. So I guess Laura, you're not a hunter. See you later. All right, here we go. Remember Ken likes to see when things bleed, weirdo. Well, he's not bad. Don't run. That rain is something fierce. So having an energy weapon early on like this is great, because usually it's just a bow and arrow, but you can also see like this thing's leading us to the other side of the world here. So it like really is like RimWorld, right? Like this is normally like RimWorld, except for the animal probably would have turned and tried to kill us. Now he'll get experience for that. Oh, did you see that? Observed death, happiness. Whereas is like, so under this little happiness thing, you can see where they are. Observed death plus 18. Ken, we gotta have a talk, dude. New resource, leather. Perfect. So we were drying leather here. Insufficient storage space. How is that the case? Oh, maybe because we filled this with food already? Let us... Hold on, let's change this. Let's change this one right here to... It can store emergency rations. That's the problem. We've filled it up with emergency rations here. And then the same thing, let's pull the emergency rations there. That should give us some more food storage. Theorizing the crash cause with Ember. Buoy. Buoy. Metal refinement researched. Yep, we did that. Cool. So we can just clear these. Oh, did you see it? And then when we have our electrical grid set up, that electricity will like go into the grid, like into our battery system. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Hi. Yeah, we need to, there you go. Okay. Good, good, good. Clear some space. Clear some space. Ken is idling. Well, I mean, how is that? We need some leisure. Ooh. We need some leisure activities. So let's build a dartboard so they can play darts. We'll put it right there. And then the punching pole, yes, it's a pole where they just walk up and punch it. We'll put it right there. But these things are like, do not, in the early game, I can't stress it enough, race towards these leisure activities. Get yourself some leather and get them going, because if they fall into unhappiness, if we look at the happiness meter, like we've got a pretty good boost because we've got survival's determination for 2 more days, but if this number gets down, it gets really hard to dig them out of that. Like you can see Connor, 65 unhappiness, right? Moderate pain. He ate raw food. It's dark. He's drowsy. But like this is all pulling. Once this survival one falls off, it's going to get tough. So now you can force them into, see, construction pushing pull. Ken's going to play darts. And this will be a big plus for him. Yeah, plus 18. So set up a punching bag and look, here's Connor. Connor's punching away. He's feeling great about it. Yeah, plus 18. So it doesn't seem like a lot, but it will slowly, giving them something to do will slowly get them out of their like miserable life. Think about if all you did was work. How much fun you would be at parties. So this is a great little start, right? We've got some sleeping quarters. You can see disturbed at sleep. This is why we need to get them in their own places. And I actually was watching something when I played this last and saying, listen, you should build them 4 of these and then put them on each end so that they can't disturb each other when they lay down. But because it adds up quick, especially on hard mode. We have food. We are cooking some metal. Oh, we can get a tailoring bench now, so let's do that. I guess we'll put it here on the outside. This is all going to go into a building at some point. We're just slowly getting there, right? Should we do a little farming? You can see on the ground here, like 100% growth, 80% growth. It's actually not a bad place. So of course you want to plant where there's 100%. I don't know. Let's just, for fun. Oh, I canceled. I didn't like it. So can we, let's do, going the other way, it doesn't like it. It's 100% growth. Let's just build a small little one right here, just so you can see what it looks like. This animal's bleeding. You can observe the animals too, and that'll help you understand. I don't know if it makes you able to kill them more efficiently, more effectively. Everyone's sleeping. All right, and you can see now we've got some metal alloys that are being spit out of this thing, which is going to allow us to do a bunch of fun stuff. On the research tree, it's going to allow us to do power. Yep, doing a little bit of math there, moles. A little bit of math. Yeah, leather armor, synthetic armor. So I don't know what's next. Let's just let it run. We need that basic stuff, right, to get going. We need the basic stuff. Look at how peaceful they are. And if we hover at the top here, we can it gives us like, it's very good at, whoever designed the UI, like it's very good at like giving us information. How much raw meat, how much vegetables we have on hand. We have 20 green. And then on the cook side, right, we have 5 vegetable and 5 meats and 6 meat soups. This is great. So we're off to a good start. Plenty of first aid kits. We've found some synthetic. We have leather now because we dried it on the rack, right? As we kill the animals. That's good too. Got some extra boots. You can see all the different foods. So it's pretty good, like a way to just see where everything is at. All right, everybody, we're going to sleep the whole day away. Sun's up. Let's get going. Ooh. So see, the crazy birds killed this thing. I don't know if the crazy birds will attack us. Insufficient storage space. There's not enough storage for the following 3 resources. Hold on. Let's change this one to emergency rations also. I wonder if we get close, if these birds will get crazy. I guess we're going to find out. All right, Ember, good luck. Be very careful. Shh, they're sleeping. All right. Just everyone keep sleeping. Nothing to see here. Just butchering a giant bighorned animal. All right. So a little more leather. This one got killed too, so we'll slaughter that. So at some point we're gonna kill these guys because they're annoying, but like right now they're, oh look, one of the birds did die. They're providing us hassle-free food. Hassle-free food. All right, so we have the grain. This is actually really good. We got some of those bad boys. What else can we... Those 2 plants we'll definitely want to research. My stomach just started growling. I wonder why that is. No comment. No comment. Yeah, I'm glad we're playing this game. I really like this game. This is it's fun. It is fun. There was like some blueberry plants or something, right? I think these are berry plants. Let's send someone up here to look at them. I would like to do something. Yeah, Ken can go up there and check them out. And then the other thing is like, you find stuff that's far away, then you can go in and then grow them closer to home, right? I played the last time I played, I think I talked about it, I couldn't find grain cob anywhere. And I was looking all over the place. And I finally found one stock, and I had to send a person halfway across the map to observe it so that I could bring it back and start growing it. Oh, look at this. Our little plot. It's growing. It's growing. It's going to harvest 300 grain. And maybe we should come in here and say, just cut all this out, and then we'll put another one of these. We'll grow some pumpkins right next to it. All right, Moles, thanks. I'm pretty sure these are berry bushes. They look like berry bushes to me. We'll know when he's done, but I think this is how we can get fruit, and we can make wine and beer. And then all of this stuff we're going to scavenge out too. But we'll start by the close ones. Ember's researching. Connor's cooking. Oops, see, they scavenged out some more fuel. And then he's dropped these on the ground. And then let's go, yeah, let's do 100% growth. Is it going to be, so maybe we just buttress it up along here. Maybe do something like that. Pretending not to hear Ember's concerns. Oh boy. Ember, you complain a lot. No one wants to hear, no one likes a negative Nancy. No one likes a negative Ember. All right, so we've switched. Now Ken's doing scavenging. Oh, this one must have been fight. See, the bird was fighting this one, so it's bleeding. Oh man, look at him, look at him. Did it die? No. So Laura's gonna want to have a gun. So we could take Ken, and I think we can draft him and move him over here, right? And then I think we can, yeah, we can force him to attack. And we can move him. Yep, and then we can undraft him, and then he'll go back and do his thing, and we can tell someone, hey, butcher that. So I like that too. Like some of these games where like you can't control your people, it's like very, just like in RimWorld, very easy to draft them up and move them where you want and get them lined up and settled in, have them run away from things that are attacking them. So the thing was at half health, we had to kill it. We just had to. We had to, it was going to die. It was going to die anyway. It was going to die anyway, all right? Insufficient storage space. 49 pieces of meat. Did you see that? Well, let's do this. Let's build some more shelter space, I guess, right? Shift and then come here and we'll do this. Insufficient. Let's come in here and say harvest all of this. Wait. I'll just do this. Cut. And then let's expand on this. Oh, we can do storage, shelves, wood, and then we want the arrow to go that way, and then we'll just, right? And then just like in, oh, I should have left a gap there. All right, just like in RimWorld, you can come in here and say, hey, let's copy the restrictions on this one, and then we're gonna paste them onto what we've built new, so that they'll store the food there. How are we doing on wood? Looks like we need another tree down. So we can say, hey, copy these. And I think we can select. Probably not him, but wooden storage shelves. Oh, let's hold on. Paste. Paste. I want to select them all. Paste restrictions. Now that should say, yeah, there we go. Cool. That should solve our storage problem for the short term, but it seems like until you get a serious storage room, like I'm always kind of fighting the storage problem. Going to sleep. Laura, there's no time to go to sleep. All right, everyone's sleeping. Let's speed up the time here. Killer birds out here wreaking havoc on the local population. All right, so we're out of hay. I'm thinking we might do I'm gonna slow the time down just a little bit. I think we might do some blade grass too. Maybe 90. I'm just looking at, like, of course, where is it? 100% growth. Can we do it here? We're quickly going through the stock that we have that's close. We might as well just start growing it. The sticks, yeah, we'll probably be okay for a while. Hey, look at this. Buttermelon. Buttermelon. Average health 100%. Ken's eating, Laura's planting. So, yeah, it's also my kind of game too, where you can be it's mellow, right? If you're playing one of the harder levels, you need to really get crazy. But like at this time, I feel like we're on track. But then that first attack's gonna come in and be like, we need a wall, a giant wall. All right, what are we researching? Hay cloth. Look at this thing. A bloated insect. A bloated insect. All right, they finishing that. Good. Fruit bush. Yeah, bush fruits. Harvest. Okay, cool. So let's plant some of that shit too. 81, 80, 100%. Oh, yeah, let's put it right there. They can tear out all these bushes. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. Like this giant mountain behind us is going to be a nice natural deterrent. We're going to get attacked from these areas here. Doesn't mean we still don't have to put a wall there. And I don't know how maybe they've changed the pathing on the bugs, but we'll see. All right, look at them all coming together to get this knocked out. So now that we've figured out the berries, we don't need to go all the way up there to pick them, right? We'll grow them right here and it'll make it easier. Oh, I built a tailoring thing. What was I going to do with this? Sew tops, sew pants, sew boots. I'm not really interested in any of this right at this moment. I'm not really interested in any of that at this moment. Look at him making the food. All right, so quite a bit of metal being scavenged too. That was fast. Are they having to go up there and pick those, or that's just like we just have them in our brains now? There's a lot of food around here. This is actually a decent little starter area. I take back everything I was saying. All right, Laura. Laura's planting. Ember's researching. Some cooking going on. Let's see, what other production? Workbench we already have. So we built all this. We don't have a chopping block. Power, working on furniture. I mean, once we can start building a house, we'll build them some proper beds and rooms. Using for quick meals. Oh, look. Signs. That's fun. I don't have any torches. I didn't provide any. I provide no light. Should we give them some light? Let there be light. What provides light while burning? Talk to Thember about uncertain future. Jeez, everybody's just got like... I don't know what's gonna happen to us. In stock, 28 meat soup. So let's turn off forever on both of these. And let's maybe reel this in a little bit. We can do grain porridge. Let's just say like until we have 5, right? And let's do the same on the meat soup until we have 5. Limit reached. Awaiting materials. All right, cool. And then I guess we can just... Not that I'm too worried about. We have so much food right now. Constructing wall torch. Where is he? What's he? Oh, he's getting the wood that's sitting out here. It's funny. Should we study one of these trees? In case we want to start making our... In case we want to start making our own trees. Paco, hey. How are you? Happy Sunday. This is the longest construction of a wall torch ever. Oh my gosh.
What's your name?
Hey, what's your name?
Star.
Hey, Paco. Thanks for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome in. Awfully kind. Get to check out some of those cool hot new emotes that I made. And then ad-free viewing. That's the big thing. I haven't run one ad today, by the way. It's Sunday, and so I'm just like I only play for a couple of hours, and I'm always really I'm like not as put together as my Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday streams. But I do appreciate the sub. Thank you. Ken is sitting. Yeah, let's do some math. I feel like I want to sort out their sleeping thing because if we look at the disturbed sleep is the only negative right now. All right. Let's see if we can do this. We'll do the next couple ones on the cheap. Wait, do these not? Oh, so it's like, let's do this one here and let's leave a gap so they can walk through, and that one there. And then I think we can move that to here, and we can move this to here, and we can take this one and we'll move it like all the way down here, and this should stop them, I think, from waking each other up when they come to bed at night. Let's see. Yeah. Cook away, friend. Cook away. He's still scavenging there. Their happiness seems like it's in good shape down the board. Even Connor, who's like always unhappy, has turned it around. So is Connor holding his back while he's walking? Look at this. What is he doing? Do. Oh, I'm so unhappy. Oh, I'll go out and scavenge this. Oh, so someone was observing. Do we finish observing a tree? No. Laura's going to observe a big broad tree. Yes, it is a beautiful tree. It's big, it's broad. It's amazing. Ken is idling. Ken, can you observe that plant right there? Thank you. So they did put down the fruit bush. Excellent. How much more scavenging is left here? That one's done. We can take apart there's like a destroy the ship parts, and that gets even more, and then that thing will disappear from the screen. Connor is idle. I'm looking around for, there's another dead animal. Those birds are like the most effective killing machine on the entire map. Good. Good. I'm just looking around, seeing what else we want to. These are. Isn't there? I guess let's do these. No one's idle. Everyone's doing something. I don't want to pull the researchers. So when he's done with the looking at plants, when they're done looking at plants and trees, then we'll do this tube plant too. Transporting 7 meat. Hooray! All right, so can we speed it up just a tad bit? What are we working on the research side? Haycloth still? Man, it's taking forever. Oh, Connor is idle. All right, Connor, can you look at these? The tube plant? No, Connor can't look at. No, Connor's not smart enough to look at the tube plant. Big broadleaf tree. All right, sweet. Connor, do you want to plant some trees? Huh? 75% growth, 100% growth. I guess let's plant some trees like right in. Oh no, hey, I was planting trees. Hi, my name is Hante. I believe we met on the ship. I don't recognize you from the ship. My escape pod crashed badly and everyone died. I fended off my own the best I could, but my rations ran out quickly and I started losing hope. I was walking in the wild for days after seeing smoke from this direction. Okay, who put the smoke up? Which one of you? I walked in the wild. Okay, all right. Please let me stay with you. Of course you're welcome to stay. We'd love another mouth to feed. Okay, now what was I doing before Han so rudely interrupted me? What's Han's story? Hey man, how are you? He is not bad at combat. He's indifferent to cooking even though he has level 4. Well, at least he doesn't have... He's interested in being physical. I don't know what that means. So he's good. He's not smart and he can't heal, but not bad at farming. I don't know. At least he doesn't have something he can't do. All right, it blew my... I was just about to plant some trees. All right, so this is 100% growth. Oh, welcome back, Moles. Yeah, let's do that. It'll rip all that out. Guess we're gonna need some place for him to sleep. Right? All right. That's a cool new thing. You can reconstruct it in a different... That's gonna come in handy because you build... Hopefully this is for when you build buildings, because initially you build the buildings out of wood, right? But then you start getting bricks and you have to tear the building down to rebuild it with bricks. It's a total pain. So hopefully this will allow us to rebuild the current buildings we build in a new material. That'd be awesome. Awesome quality of life. Let's hope, huh? I guess let's put that there. And then, we need another amazing sleeping spot here. There. Yeah, I was sort of like on the fence on whether I would be excited about playing this game, but it's just as good as I remember it. And it looks as though they've made some nice changes and updates with the release. All right, so I'm just kind of willy-nilly on this and not necessarily willy. I'm trying to find the best place to plant these 100%, right? Like, would I like to have them all in a nice row, you know, me with squares, but we'll get a better grow rate out of them. Look at him playing darts in the rain, the crazy son bitch. All right, so did our little experiment work? I think it did. So now that they're like in their own spots, when they go to bed, they're not being disturbed. So, cool. There's murder. These guys are like, there's no one left to murder. We killed everybody. All right. Are we still... Oh, 82% on the wide leaf. I think this is tea or coffee or something you smoke. It's some kind of vice. This is a vice plant. Like in a good way. Wait, can a vice be a good thing? Smoke leaf. Yep. All right, Ember is idling. Ember is idling. We don't like the idle. He's doing that. Let's send her there. Oh, Connor. Cool. Connor's got a gun, right? Let's have him hunt something. Connor's got a gun. Anything close by here? Not really digging this song. Ooh, that's some kind of spooky bird. They killed all like the cattle. It's no fun. I just realized the next scavenging is kind of far away, but I guess we'll send them up there. Food's about to rot. Big surprise. Big surprise. Laura is still idle. Hi, Laura. Oh, Ken's reached intellect 3.
What's your name?
Star.
Hey, Marcus. How are you? Thanks for the sub. With the Prime Gaming. Awesome. I appreciate it. Means a lot. Means a lot. How's your Sunday? How you doing? I thought I updated the... I just threw the star thing on the sub alert for fun. I need to update that.
Drax.
Drax is opening up his to-do list right now. I'm good. I'm really good. Yeah, I've had a good day. I'm pretty laid back. Did some work on stream. I played some Apex before I got started, and yeah, now we're playing this game, which I played last year when it was still in early access, and it just got released in April, and it's been on my list. So it's like RimWorld except for 3D. It's a really, really well done game. It's worth the money. Yeah. Thanks, Smalls. Thank you for being the first to use bits. I added some bits finally. I did some ones. That's the bear from Vintage Story. That works. This scared the shit out of me. That got me. I was like looking down at my phone and there was a bear. Update sub sound. Okay, so
hey, careful, man! There's a beverage
here,
here,
man. I am a giant fan of The Big Lebowski. Like, not your normal fan, like a big fan. Like, I've seen the movie hundreds of times. When I lived with my two best friends for 5 or 6 years in a house, and we would have it on all the time. We're just huge fans, and so like that's one of my favorite lines from him. And there's so many, but hey, man, I got a beverage here. He's getting pulled into the car, right? Thanks, Marcus. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the bits. Thanks for the dude. I'm glad they're working. It's another thing I'd like to thank Molly. We recently redid her bits and we moved them all to StreamerBot, and I was the one who like spearheaded that and did all this stuff and had to learn how to do it. And like me knowing how to do it just made all the difference in the world. I was able to just to kind of worry more on the creative side and less on like the technical, how the hell do you do it? Discovered smoke leaf. This is gonna rot away. Okay, cool. Okay, so silicon leaf. The pointy red plant has a bulky core. Hey, converted prime sub to tier 1. Hey, thanks a lot. Thanks, Marcus. The pointy red leaf plant has a bulk core, particularly patterns which synthesize on unlike a substance, silicon. I've never heard of such a plant before, so it might be unique to this world. Silicon Leaf. Yeah, so Silicon Leaf is God mode. You can build computer chips based on this stuff, and so you find it and grow.
It's the hope that kills you.
It's the hope that kills you. You all have a saying over here. It's the hope that kills you. But I don't believe that. If you haven't watched Ted Lasso, and I know there's some mixed feelings on the latest season, but season 1 of Ted Lasso might be some of the best television produced in recent memory. I mean, there's been a lot of good TV, but like in terms of just a clear vision of what they wanted to do, amazing writing, and an ensemble cast that worked so well together and had such great chemistry. And you don't need to like football to like it, watch it, and understand it. But as someone who has been in the football industry, it's pretty damn close. I've been bits and pieces when I actually sat down and watched. Looks hilarious. It's great. Sudeikis is meant to play that role of the fish out of water coach. It's just perfect. Perfect. So food's rotting away, and this is going to be a constant problem. Like, I'm not going to worry about it too much. We'll get a refrigerator, and then we'll have too much food. We need to probably push forward on that because winter's coming. I've gotten sucked into Fringe. I wanted to know why Molly wanted to do community watch. Now I know why. Marcus, I rewatched Fringe last year. Huge fan. We've talked about this. Huge fan of the show. Walter and Walternate. I mean, that one character, that actor playing those two roles. It's just such like we talked about this a couple months ago, and stop! No spoilers. I won't give any spoilers. I won't give you anything about the show. We talked about it, and it is so damn good that every time we talk about it, I'm like, oh, I should watch it again. I gave nothing away, by the way. Marcus, I gave nothing away. Other than to say, great actors. Not like this. I just figure everyone's already seen it a couple of times. Yeah, I gave nothing away. I simply said the name of somebody. Laura's reached combat 2, so they're not combating, but they're figuring it out. And you see this stuff's like growing at a pretty good rate, right? It's almost ready to come up. Oh, there's fertilizer now too, which there wasn't when I played the last time. We don't have that. So what's slowing us down now is just the research, right? 2 idle people. This is the other thing too. You're like, okay, you got idle people. We need them to be doing something. We don't really have. Let's build a shooting range. That'll be fun, right? Storage is good. We've built enough little farms. I wonder if we shouldn't. We built a grass one. Should we throw down some bushes too? So small little bush farm. We got 1 lamp up there. I had to step away because it's just a big thunderstorm roll through. 30 minutes of lightning and thunder, a little bit of hail. Oh, you gotta love Colorado. Oh, no problem. Welcome back. I love a good Colorado thunderstorm. Should we attempt to put okay, here comes. All right, good. Yes. Here comes the first of the aggressive animals. So as you can see, it went easy on us and it gave us 14 to start. So they'll just be over here hanging out and then they're going to come at us. And so what we could do is, I just paused it. Somewhere in here I saw, under defense, we could have built traps in hopes that they'll run into them. let's, oh, that's right. You can make them in lines. I probably should have been doing this all along. What? I'm a lover, not a fighter. There's no way they're going to construct these before these guys start to march, but we will build these traps. What we'll do is we'll build walls, and then there'll be traps outside, and everyone's sleeping, so these won't get built. So we should just say no. And these traps really, just like in RimWorld, literally just like in RimWorld, you put the traps outside and it slows them and kills them and hurts them. Like the traps will do a lot of the damage and killing before they actually get to you. But I think that these guys will turn and rush us. Yeah, here they come. So it changes the speed to the slowest speed, which is super annoying. And just like in RimWorld, we'll wake these guys up and we'll move them. Only the ones with guns. And here they come. And it looks like they're gonna come through here. So we'll actually try to well, hey Connor, don't by yourself, buddy. They got ranged weapons, so they should start firing by themselves. Oh, and these guys are easy. Look at these one shots. Now the good thing about the animal attacks is that this is all food. It's literally every time there's an animal attack, they're bringing food to our front door. The bad news is that like it gets hard fast. So, but see, not too bad. And got rid of them all. And then you just say, we're gonna highlight all three guys, undraft. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in here, we're gonna highlight these bugs. We can see there's 14, we're gonna say butcher. And now they'll come and they'll pick up all the insect parts, they'll take all of the meat, and we'll be set. And I think what a perfect spot to end our quick 2-hour stream today. So that's sort of the initial, that's the beginning of the game. Set up a camp, get it going, and then once you've got your first bug attack, it becomes clear that you need to start putting some defenses down. And we're gonna do some traps, we're gonna do some walls. We're gonna play this next Sunday too. On Sundays I play a different game. This Sunday it's Stranded, Alien Dawn. Alien Dawn's the name of the ship, by the way, that crashes. So this is a good start. We've got some food, we've got some crops, we've got the basics running. We've lived through our first attack. We picked up an extra guy, which is huge. And so if this is just a good solid start. Find a good place to settle, start building some buildings, get some stockpiles going, and get the research running, right? And remember what I said about entertainment. Dartboards, a punching pole, shooting targets. They need something to do other than just walk around. And there's some cool stuff that's coming for entertainment. They can read books and they can play music. They can dance. So it's quite fun. It's quite fun. It's a fantastic game. All right, we're looking at some whales here. I'm just gonna save this up. What is this? Drax Fantastic. Well, suddenly there's 11 of us. How the heck did that happen? Should we see if anyone else is playing this game and maybe share the love? Share the love. Oh yeah, holy crap, there's a bunch of people playing this game. There's a bunch of people playing this game. The same guy that was playing this game this morning is playing. I'm just looking. I'm looking. This guy's pretty far along. Wait, is there somebody else that... Dun, 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 dun. I know. You know what? Let's just rate a friend. Because most of you are probably watching her anyway. All right, the raid's running. Thank you so much for coming today. Thank you for the subs and the bits and the support. And my regular streaming days are Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 6 p.m. in the European time zone, which is noon on the East Coast. And if you live on the West Coast, you're the smart one. I'm going to let you do the math. And then I stream on Sundays just for a couple of hours, usually a different game. We're playing Vintage Story and my regular playthroughs. Lots of fun stuff coming there. Really looking forward to it. Hey, honk. Thanks. That's a good one. Took me a long time to find the right honk. Thank you for the bits. Thanks for the subs. And I will see you. There's the raid message. I'll see you next Tuesday for some more Vintage Story and some more fun. Probably see you with that Molly Berry later today for most of you. But have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. And bye for now.